Hi guys, welcome back. My husband just called. He went down to the cities in Minnesota to drop some people off at the airport today. And is that him? He called me. He's like 20 minutes out. He's like, I stopped at a greenhouse. Everything was 50% off. He said the car is so full of plants. He's like, there's no room for anything else. It's jammed full of plants. For me, he said, grab a table and set it up and get things ready to unload the plants. Something tells me that's not going to be big enough.
Oh, that table might.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Is that a tumbling Tom? Is that a tumbling Tom? What kind of tomato is it?
He's videoing.
Don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, look at this. Hold on.
Pretty.
Hold on. Where did it go?
Oh my gosh, look at these leaves. Okay, you guys, it is the next day and I am super excited to show you all of these. So excited. Most of these perennials I haven't found anywhere else. He was stopping through Brainerd, like I mentioned. Did I mention that? He stopped in Brainerd. Let me ask him what the name of the greenhouse was or the garden center, and I'll put it here. But let me do a little plant haul. So it fills up this table, a hanging basket. It stretches over here onto the deck. Finishes off here. Being that he got that all in a tiny car, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so just starting here, he got me 2 Solomon seal. This is the variegated kind. I actually have a bunch of the normal green kind behind the chicken coop. This gets 18 to 24 inches tall, 10 to 20 inches wide. This is a shade plant, so you need less than 4 hours of sun a day. Zones 3 through 9. And they do bloom in late spring. Now I'm trying to figure out, the ones behind my coop get little berries on them after they bloom. I wonder if these get berries too. It doesn't actually say anything about the berries. Oh, jeez. Jasper, bring that back. Last thing we need is that getting left in the lawn and then hitting it with the lawnmower. Okay, that somehow fell out of our shepherd's hook for the birds. Next, I am so excited about these. When I first saw these, I'm like, oh, dark side of the moon astilbes, which I love because I couldn't see the pots, and obviously I would have known that they weren't because they're not in proven winter as pots. But I love dark side of the moon astilbe. But I was even more thrilled when I saw this. I'm not entirely sure how to say the botanical name. Pretty much, this is snake root. This is a pink spike. What's this say? Bugbane. I don't know, but these, I have 2 of these already on the north side of my house, and I absolutely love. I thought they were like full shade plants because they're on the north side of my house. They get a little bit of sun in the morning, but that's about it. But these can tolerate sun, like full sun to part shade. They get 4 to 5 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet wide, and I'm thinking of actually putting them right there. I need to rip out that spirea. It's just at the end of its life. I've been milking it along for the last 2 years, and I just want to get rid of it. So I thought I'd add that dark foliage kind of right there. That's my kitchen window. And the shape of the leaf is kind of similar to the delphiniums, but it offers that dark foliage, and then it does get that tall spike flower, like that white spike flower. Well, it says pink. Well, I can see why it would be pink. It's kind of like a pink tinge, but mostly white. And then moving on, my husband got two. Let me find a tag. Two of these. This is the Concord Grape Spiderwort. 15 to 18 inches tall, 18 to 24 inch spacing. Light, I love that. Any amount of daily sun. So these are pretty easy plants to just pop anywhere. So it's 3 through 9. And it has these adorable little purple flowers. I like this grassy texture, which surprises me because typically I don't like the ornamental grass in the garden, but this, I like this thicker blades. And it should bloom pretty much all summer long. Last summer, my husband and I did a big landscaping job together, and I planted 2 spiderworts at this guy's house that I landscaped for. And we went last week and just kind of checked out, make sure all the plants are coming back nicely, see if there's anything that needed to be replaced. And his spiderwort that I planted for him, they were blooming so beautiful. I didn't say anything, but I was jealous because my husband and I had just agreed, like, no more plants for the season. Let's just focus. We have a bunch of stuff that we need to work on, like mulch and amending soil. And so not necessarily the most fun part of gardening, because plants are the most fun, I feel like, but necessary. Soil amending and compost and all that stuff. So that's what we were going to focus on the rest of the summer. So I was pleasantly surprised when he called and said, I got you plants, because I really wanted, after going to the landscaping site the other week, I really wanted some of these spiderworts. Next, if you've been following me along, you know how much I love this turtle head. I love turtle head. Now this, I think, is a different variety than my other turtle heads, but what I love is it blooms mid to late summer. So when everything else, when your main summer plants are done blooming for the season, but your fall plants haven't started blooming for the season, this fills the void. This is like the only thing blooming at that point in my garden, so I'm so happy I have it. Otherwise, absolutely nothing would have been blooming. It gets 12 to 16 inches tall, spaced 12 inches. So 2 of those. And then I was very excited about these because I want to grow Shasta daisies so bad, and most of them are zone 5. This is White Lion. 8 to 10 inches tall, spacing 12, zone 3 through 9. So my husband knows I've been wanting to find a Shasta daisy for my area. So he got me 2 of those, and I was so excited. And look at it paired with this next plant. I'm going to show you that white up against that dark foliage. I love that. I think that's how I'm going to plant it. This is Midnight Ghost Cranesbill, or like the hardy geranium. Love that. Absolutely love that. I have the dark reader geranium as well, which is very similar. Dark foliage, but it actually has purple flowers. But this has dainty little white flowers, which are so pretty. Sun to part shade, so your 3 to 6 hours of sun. 6 to 8 inches tall, 12 to 16 inch spacing. So wait, how tall does this get? 8 to 10. 6 to 8. Okay, so technically the Shasta daisies get taller than the geranium. So I don't know if I can necessarily plant one in front of the other because I feel like that kind of crowded out. But I can at least plant them next to each other. And then look at this leaf. I have to back you up so you can see the whole thing. My hand leaf. I was so excited to see this. This is the Ragwort, or Ligularia. Ligularia? I feel like that's wrong. I pronounce a lot of things wrong. Part of the reason is I think it's our area in northern Minnesota. We extend our vowels a little bit more than the typical. But The variety is Desdemona. But what I love about ragworts is they look like lily pads growing on land. I love it. Again, part shade. You can get 3 to 6 hours of morning sun or late sun is recommended. Height 30 to 36 inches, spacing 18 to 24, zones 3 through 9. So right behind me, I actually have some different ragwort right there, and you can see that's more of like a deep green. Leaves a little bit smaller. This one up here is more like a burgundy with massive leaves. So I am beyond thrilled to get this in the ground. Next, right here, he says that he used to sell these at his garden center. I worked for him for 2 years and I don't remember these. Maybe I do, and maybe I just thought they were annuals. I don't know. I didn't know a whole lot about gardening when I first started working for him, but I am so excited. Look at that like buttercup yellow. This is sundrops, and there's the botanical name. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one. Blooms all summer, plants in full sun. Grows 18 to 24 inches tall, and they recommend spacing 18 inches apart. Zones 4 through 8. But I love that bright yellow, but then look at the buds before they even open, and they're like that red. I think that is so fascinating. I absolutely love that. And then last but not least, I am so excited. I saw this and I thought it was salvia. Does that not look like salvia to you? It's not. It is catmint, large flowered nepeta. I was shocked. Zones 4 through 10, grows 10 to 14 inches tall, 8 to 12 inches apart. So I feel like it's more upright, compact catmint. You know, some of them can get spread out, more airy. That is beautiful. My husband's honestly not a huge fan of catmint, so I really appreciate him getting me this catmint because he knows how much I like it. But I think he'll like this one a little bit better. The other ones, he says, just looks kind of dry and sparse because it's so airy, but that's beautiful. Next, dropping down to the ground, he got me this wave hanging basket. That is beautiful. He said there's a tag in here somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing a tag. But I love that color, and I love the smell of petunias. I love the smell of petunias. And then moving up on the deck, he got me 2 hanging basket tomatoes. Let's see if I can find a tag. Oh. Okay, red robin cherry tomato. So they mature in 55 days. They're more, you know, just a cherry, get 1-inch size fruit. He said that he had one on the way home. He found a red one and he said they were delicious, so that's good. Next is beautiful geranium hanging basket. So gorgeous. And then I'm super excited about this one. Just 2-3 weeks ago, I commented in a video how I wanted a cone basket, and look what he got me. It was a cone basket. So this is a Proven Winners blend. Cherryade is the name. Let's see if it shows. Am I just not seeing it? I don't know if it says the actual varieties, but I bet if you, oh, here. Super Bell's Pomegranate Punch, Sweet Carolina Red, and Super Tunia Bermuda Beach. Look at that. So I'm guessing this is the Bermuda Beach, the Pomegranate Punch, and Sweet Carolina Red. That is absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. And then he knows how much I love begonias. This is a dragon wing begonia. Look at that. I'm obsessed with the waxy leaves and that bright green paired with that bright watermelon color flower. I think is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if there's a tag. I feel like begonias are so breakable, so I'm always a little concerned about digging in there for a tank, but so pretty. So I have lots of planting to do in my hands because I still have a bunch of plants from my last plant haul that I did as well. So I want to get to planting today, but I hope you all have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye.